Facebook is changing real estate related ads targeting again. Now, what should you do in order to be able to be different than all the other advertisers out there and find more motivated seller leads with your marketing? That's what we're going to cover today. We're going to go over exactly how to do that. Now, for those of you who don't know, Facebook has changed that targeting again. So what they're doing is they're taking away custom lookalike audiences or what we know as special ad audiences for any housing related ad. Now that causes quite a bit of a problem because those were lookalike audiences, which allowed us to use data that was on Facebook to find more people who were similar to those that we were targeting. If you weren't already doing that, you missed out on some awesome targeting, but that's okay because we're going to find another way to target. So for kind of a base knowledge, most agencies out there run a very similar strategy. And you can do this and be successful, and it probably will be a good start for you if you don't already know how to use this strategy. But there's going to be more that we can add to it that we're going to share later on this video. We're also going to give you a free downloadable that you can download down at the bottom of this video that will link to the targeting that we suggest using and a couple different ways to do it. So most agencies are targeting by using a top of funnel, bottom of funnel strategy. That top of funnel, bottom of funnel strategy is very simple. It's spend 90% of your budget on the top of funnel, which is just a cold targeting, blanketing the entire area that you want to be in. Typically, they want to go a little bit larger, and they're just going to send ads to anyone and everyone, and they're going to make it the lowest and easiest way to be able to convert an ad. They're going to use a lead form. And lead forms on Facebook are pretty well known for getting a lot of leads that cost very little but have no motivation. Typically, they don't answer the phone. You're going to generate 100 leads. You're going to talk to 10. It's going to be that type of thing. You're going to waste your time calling 90 of them and leaving voicemails and trying to text them and wasting a bunch of money later on. So what you have to understand is that there is a better way to do things. Instead of spending 90% of that top of funnel cold, and then they're going to tell you to spend 10% on the bottom of funnel, which is going to be your retargeting. Instead, we're going to change things up a little bit. We're going to add what's called a middle funnel. Now, previously, we used our lookalike audiences to do that. Now that they're taking those away, we need to find new ways to target that middle funnel to be able to get the most people who are going to be interested, but maybe they just aren't at the point, or it's just going to be a larger audience of a smaller audience that is more likely to be a motivated seller. So there's a couple of different types of things that we can do that are still allowed on Facebook. And one of the main ways that we want to do it is going to be using their interest-based targeting. If you haven't used interest-based targeting before, basically what you do is you go into Facebook and you tell them, hey, these are the interests that I want to target. And Facebook allows you and shows which ones you're allowed to target, which ones you aren't allowed to target. That is the tricky part, is figuring out which ones you can target that can be used in housing related ads. Now, that's what we're going to do to make this easy for you. We're going to take away the hard part. We've already done all the research. We've already done a bunch of testing on seller related interests. And we're going to go ahead and put that in the link below so you can download those interests. There's two types of sellers that I would first consider of targeting. So we're going to have our main motivated seller, people who have high equity, people who are going through inheritance, people who are going through foreclosure, people who are interested in selling their home because they need to get rid of it quickly. Those are the type of sellers we first want to group together. Second type of sellers we want to group together are going to be our more real estate related sellers. They are landlords, mom and pop shop landlords that have bad tenants who need to get rid of them quickly. That kind of stuff we want to separate into a different part. So we are going to separate out these seller interests, and we are going to target them inside our middle funnel and run tests against them and use ad copy that will filter them. So the second most important part, now that your targeting is becoming slimmer on Facebook, is using ad copy and ad images that can filter out those that aren't going to be motivated or aren't going to be a good fit for you, and do that job of filtering them down like your audience normally would. We can also give you that, which I'm going to include a link below this video, that you can look at the actual images that we use, and you can download them, customize them, and use them on your own. And you can also download the type of copy, our best performers. That's going to be inside our Facebook ads blueprint. So there's going to be another 2 links below. So you're going to have 3 links total. There's 3 free things that we're giving you. One is going to be all the seller interests, or all those interests that we can target on Facebook. Second is going to be the free ads that you can download and customize to your own business. And then third is going to be our Facebook ads blueprint that you can download and see what type of audience you can collect, what types of copy that we're going to use to help filter these people down, top performing types of ads that will help you get better results. So you can find all of that below. Just go ahead and click all the links and you will be able to download those from us for free. So I hope this video helped you. Remember, there are ways that Facebook is still going to be valuable to you in the future. You just have to know how to do it. If you struggle doing this on your own, we do have ways that we can help you. We can teach you, we can help build it for you and hand it over to you, or we can manage it for you 100% of the way. So if you're interested in learning more about those options, you can schedule a call with me. We'll take 20 minutes or so to go through what you're already doing, how we can make it better for you, and what option is going to work best for you and your budget. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment below. We want to answer those, and be watching because we've got a bunch of interviews that are coming out with FAQs. So we want to be able to really give you the most value possible. So make sure to like and subscribe to this video, and then that way you can see all the stuff that we're coming out with. All right, I will see you guys in the next video.